Today, I stand before you with a heavy heart, a heart that mourns the departure of our society from the teachings that once guided our nation's course. As we reflect upon Psalms chapter 33 verse 12, "Blessed is a nation whose God is the Lord," we can't help but see the truth in these words. Our nation was built upon the principles of faith and freedom, with God at the center of it all. Yet, we find ourselves at a crossroads where our connection to these values has weakened, and the results are felt in every facet of our society. The U.S., once a beacon of moral integrity and strength, has lost its way. Our moral compass has faltered, and we have drifted from the teachings that held us together. Our embrace of pornography and casual sex has led to a sexual perversion that distorts the sanctity of human relationships. Our children are exposed to explicit content at an alarming rate, robbing them of their innocence and distorting their understanding of love. The decline in marriages, the rising rates of suicide, and the alarming increase in mental illness are symptoms of a society adrift. We must recognize that these issues are not isolated incidents. They are interconnected threads woven into the fabric of a society that has moved away from the principles that made us strong. Our government, once a beacon of hope for democracy, has been tarnished by greed, power struggles, and a lack of accountability. The very individuals we elected to serve us have become entangled in their own interests, often forgetting the needs of the people they represent. Our once unified nation has been divided by petty politics, and we find ourselves pitted against one another while those in power watch from the sidelines. But my friends, there is hope. There is a way to reclaim our nation's greatness and heal the wounds that afflict us. The solution lies in returning to the source of our strength, the teachings of our Creator. We must rekindle our relationship with God and place His wisdom at the heart of our decisions and actions. Psalm chapter 33, verse 12 reminds us of the path to true blessings, a nation that acknowledges God as its center. When we recognize that our ultimate allegiance is to a higher power, we can transcend our divisions and work towards a common purpose. By embracing compassion, love, and justice, we can begin to mend the fractures within our society. Let us come together as a nation, regardless of our differences, and embrace the principles that once made us strong. Let us cast aside our egos, our biases, and our grievances, and open our hearts to the possibility of change. By placing God's teachings back at the core of our society, we can restore the dignity, unity, and strength that we so deeply cherish. My fellow Americans, the path ahead may be challenging, but it is not insurmountable. Let us heed the call to return to God, to reclaim our moral compass, and to rebuild our nation on the foundation of faith, love, and respect. For as we humbly acknowledge our need for divine guidance, we can echo the words of Psalms chapter 33 verse 12 once more. "Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord." Together, we can restore the greatness of America and pave the way for a brighter future for generations to come.